Do you know why I have these cats? Because I have a very stressful job. Amount of requests, amount of DMs, text messages I have every single day. Where are the leads? Dimitri, where are the leads?
Where are the leads?
I don't have no jobs. Where are the leads? It's insane. It drives me crazy. So I need cats to calm me down. If you're getting this video, it's probably because you sent me one of those DMs and I'm sending you this video instead of spending my time repeating myself for hundreds of times where the leads are. So in this video, you will learn where the leads are in 2025. This is my marketing guide for contractors for 2025. And if you're not listening, if you're not taking action, this is on you, because I will show you where the jobs are, how to make a phone ring, and if you're not willing to do this stuff, stop asking the question, where are the leads? This is the base. I can give you 10 more ideas, but if you're not doing this top 7, you should not be in business. Lead generation for the business owner is the holy grail. It's the base. It's number one. You should not be hiring people. You should not be opening even your business if you don't know how to find a business. This is the base. If you're asking yourself where the leads are, you're probably not good at entrepreneurship in general. So with that being said, I'll show you where the leads are so you can stop asking me and anyone else where the leads are. Welcome to 2025 Marketing Guide for the Contractors. And we start with number 1, Google Ads. Of course, what else? Google Ads are the base. Why? Because it's intent search. People with intent to buy go to Google, trying to find local plumber, local roofer, local painter. They are ready to do it. If you're not in front of them, if you're not paying Google to be on top search, you don't have to. It's expensive. It's not cheap, but you have to figure out. You have to become good at it. Google Ads in 2025, just like in 2024, just like in 2023, in the past 20 years, is still number 1 in lead generation campaigns. It's a king of all marketing. Amazon still does it. TikTok still does it. All big brands still do it. Why? Because they still have search. I don't know if they're going to be around in 2026. ChatGPT and other AI services might take over and, crush the business. But as of right now, Google Ads are still there, and you better learn and adopt. And Google has a lot of good products. You can advertise on YouTube. Those are also Google Ads. You can do pay-per-click campaigns. You can do your local service ads. Figure out Google products. It's number 1. And if you don't run it, stop asking where the leads are. I already told you, they are on Google. Number 2, Google SEO. Job Nimbus just told me that 60% of roofing contractors who sign up for Job Nimbus does not have a website. That tells me they don't have Google SEO. If you're part of those 60%, what are you thinking about? Like, if you don't have a website, what do you have? You probably one of those people who asking these questions. Why? Because if you don't have a website, how would I find you? This is your business card. Like, this is the base. There's no more basic stuff than your website, right? So besides the point, you still should have other things. You should have CRM, for example, with Job Nimbus, sponsor of this video. I absolutely love Job Nimbus. But not having a website means you don't have Google SEO. If you don't have Google SEO, you don't have a long-term game. Google Ads will give you immediate results. You can sign up today and you start getting results today. Google SEO will help you 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now. I understand that if you're too new, you're not thinking that far out, you're trying to survive today, which is okay. I built my first website myself in 2013, and second I paid like $4,000 and then I paid $5,000. You can build a website yourself, but build something, build a landing page. Just tell your story. I talk about websites all the time, and stop neglecting your website. Also, stop thinking that some marketer can build your website without your input. It's your job. It's your story. Don't build websites just for Google. Build it for your potential customers. Share your story on it. This is how you should be treating your website. Number 3, content marketing. Repeat after me. Content is marketing. You're probably addicted to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, one of them, or all of them. I mean, we all are. You know, my kids, my wife, myself, we all are. Like, that's what we do. It's sad that we don't communicate to each other, but it's reality. Now, what do we watch? What do we scroll? If you're the business owner, you have to create content for people to find. You know, you not only have to be creative, but you have to tell your story. You have to create something for people to discover you. Content is marketing. You will be found, and I'll tell you why it's important in the next slide. But first and foremost, it's by far the best return on investment of your time. It's free. Facebook is free. YouTube is free. TikTok is free. Instagram is free. All of those services are free. You already have the tools. You already have phones that are more capable than computers 20 years ago. It's powerhouses in our pockets. All we have to do is stop entertaining ourselves and start educating our customers. That's what content is. You educate people, you build a brand, you build a trust, and next thing, before you know it, you start running ads to your best content and you start getting jobs. That leads me to source number 4, the ads. Once you start creating content, you see what works, what doesn't work. Let me share one result from one company. It's a directory contractor, DT Roofing, out of Texas. They have received 68 leads in the past 30 days on Facebook. We were running, directory.com was running Facebook ads for DT Roofing, and they have received 68 leads while you're asking where the leads are. Now, the company we use to generate those results are Salty, one of our partners. Salty is phenomenal what they do. But Salty will not work with a contractor who does not have good content, because I can be excellent at ads. I can understand the Facebook ads, directory ads, I can understand Instagram ads or Google ads, but if I don't have a good copy, good image, good video, good company to promote, I'm limited. Like, there's nothing I can do. So you have to have good content to even get to this point. But once you do, the sky is the limit what you can do, because everybody's addicted. It's a new drug. Everybody's using it. People use 8-9 hours their phones during the day. I don't know when we work or study. It looks like everyone is on their phones 24/7. I was in China 2 years ago, and people ask me, how is China, Dmitry? How are people in China? You know what I'm telling people when I travel abroad the country? I was like, the same as the United States. Everybody's on their phones. That's the reality. I was in Italy. Everybody's on their phones in Italy, in China, in Mexico. We're all the same. This is the drug, and you're the drug dealer, and you can start using it for your business and to generate a business. Next one is traditional marketing. DT Roofing also have their billboards. You can be on the radio. You can be absolutely everywhere. If you're not wrapping your vehicles, you are missing out on lead generation. I recently talked to the business owner out of Seattle, I believe, Cool Cat Fans. They recently rebranded. They wrapped all their vehicles. They do everything I'm showing you today and then some. And the owner told me, Dmitry, number one problem we have in business, we don't have enough salespeople. We're booking our appointments so far out. And amount of leads are we getting from traditional marketing is overwhelming. When you have a good name, and by the way, everyone who have a good name, traditional marketing not gonna work for you if you have a name that does not flow and people cannot remember your abbreviations, your boring name, your generic names, apexes. I mean, there's so many names. Yesterday I was talking to the contractor. He said, oh, I have a good name for my company, Elite Roofing. I'm like, dude, there's hundreds of elite roofing companies around the country. You can put it on your vehicle wrap and you can do all, but you're gonna blend in. You need to stand out. So in order to be successful in traditional marketing, you have to have a killer name. We actually help with that too. If you need my help to rebrand, we rebranded about 50 companies in the past couple of years, just rebranding. Like as we speak, we're finishing a roof body out of California. Cool company. They've been in business for many, many years. They were doing $18 million a year in revenue, and they still rebranded. But you think that, you know, you did $1 or $2 million and you're a big shot and your name is cool and you don't want to change it because people already know you. Newsflash, nobody knows you. If you don't have leads for days, appointments for days, nobody knows you. It's never too late to rebrand and change the name. Next one is the third-party validation. I don't know who you need, what kind of bond you need, but a lot of times people are not buying from you because they don't trust you. And at the end of the day, that's number one reason why people don't buy, because they're skeptical. They're skeptical about your warranty, they're skeptical about your products, they're skeptical about your persona. So when you have third-party validation like directory.com, good contractor list, BBB is kind of going away. Here's why. After 100 years, BBB absolutely sucked. They're tanked. They never fix the problem. A lot of people still use BBB. I used to use BBB, but the problem is everybody knows it's pay to play, and BBB does not fix the problem. They don't give guarantee. So if a homeowner finds a contractor on BBB, like I'll give you one example. BBB have about 6,000 complaints in the roofing category alone every year, roughly about 7,000. Half of those complaints go unresolved. And number does not go down year over year. It's actually keep increasing. Why? Because BBB does not recommend good contractors. I mean, they have some standard, which is pay to play. If you can afford it, you're probably going to be listed. You need validation that people actually believe in. In Dallas, it's a good contractors list. Nationwide, it's directory, contractordirectory.com. When you sell, like DT Roofing, for example, they sell every single job with the directory warranty. People don't believe in warranties anymore.
A Merritt Island man blames defective shingles for leaks in his new roof and says the company will not honor its warranty.
He's one of several owners who contacted Action 9 about bad shingles from the same manufacturer.
Because they hear the stories, they hear the class actions, maybe they've been through the process of dealing with the manufacturer warranty. So you need to build trust with your homeowner when you present it to them, or maybe advertise with those badges or on those websites. You might get a lot of jobs from it. And the last category on my list is marketplaces. Yelp, Thumbtack, Angie. I'm not gonna say anything negative about marketplaces because they still work in some markets. You have to study, you have to try it, you have to test it. You know, Yelp is gonna be very big in California, it's big in Boston, but it's probably gonna be dead in Atlanta and Minneapolis. So until you try it, until you go all in, full effort, try to get jobs, try to pay a little bit, to see what kind of return on investment you're getting. Don't just be skeptical because you heard it on YouTube, maybe even from me. Maybe Angie's List did not work for me well. Angie's did really well, Home Advisor did it. But it will work for you. I have contractors who are killing it on Home Advisor. I know contractors who are killing it on Thumbtack and on Yelp. I'll give you one example. If you go to your phone, your iPhone, and you go to Maps and you type in your service, plumbing, roofing, whatever the service you offer, you will see competition. Did you know that iPhone pulls the data from Yelp.com? That's the data. So if you're saying, oh, I don't need no Yelp, well, you're not gonna be on Maps on iPhone for iPhone users. That's a big no-no, and it costs you nothing. In 1 hour, you can set up nice profile, get a couple of reviews. I hate Yelp as much as you do and next guy, but you can get jobs from it. And you have to respect Yelp users. Why? Because Yelp is a marketplace. It sucks, but you can get business. I mean, some manufacturers sell to some countries they don't agree with and they don't like doing business, but it's entire country. Even if it's a shitty country and you still can sell containers of your product, you're gonna make money. So if you're a good contractor and there's a couple hundred people on Yelp in your city, you're missing out being in front of them because you are not even on the marketplace. Like Thumbtack, if you go to Thumbtack, you can study your competition, you can see who's there. Thumbtack will tell you how many times contractors have been hired on that platform. Oftentimes when contractors called me, it's like, oh, where to get leads? I ask them for their zip code. I go to thumbtack.com. I ask them a question, are you on Thumbtack? Typical answer from a person who's asking where to get leads is, no, I'm not on Thumbtack. So I would go in and say, do you see this guy? He's been hired 288 times on thumbtack.com, and you're not even there. How are you gonna compete with someone if you never even sign up, never tried it? So try it all. Number 7 is marketplaces. Google your biggest companies around you and you will see results for that business name, and you will see where they're listed. And now you're going to be competing in every listing. So if your biggest competition is on Thumbtack, you have to join Thumbtack to compete with them. If your biggest competition on Yelp, you have to sign up on Yelp to compete with them. Because you cannot compete with someone when you're not even in the marketplace. If your competition going to local expo and you're not going to the expo, guess what? They're gonna be in front of 5,000 people and you're not gonna be in front of 1,000 people. As simple as that. And lastly, I wanna finish with this. Stop relying on marketers. Stop thinking that marketers will come and save the day. Stop thinking that throwing money at this problem will fix anything. If you're just hoping that giving marketer $5,000 a month will fix your lead generation problem, you are delusional. You should not be in business. You should be punished by scammers taking your money and running away. I see it every single day in this industry. Marketer makes video just like this one, goes in, makes a promise. Hey roofers, do you want to get leads? I promise you great return on investment. Just sign up here, I'll build you a website, blah, blah, blah. Roofer's like, oh, this guy is awesome. I like his promise. You know, he knows what he's talking about. He's so confident. Of course I want leads. Where do I sign up? Boom, $2,500 a month, $3,000 a month, $5,000 a month. Next thing you know, they come bash that company. It's like, oh, I just got scammed again. Really? Shame on you for being scammed. What do you think gonna happen? You think your marketer knows what he's doing? If he does, do you think he understands your business? Do you think he's magically gonna just go start bringing you jobs without your involvement? No, it doesn't work like that. You have to become your marketer. I have no problem hiring people who specialize in certain things. Hire a Google person to run your Google ads, Facebook ads, but be involved and understand what exactly they're doing. That's my best advice for you today. Comment below what you think about this marketing guide, and please stop asking where the leads are. I just showed you. I'll see you guys in the next video.